could make it from the sea. That's so
Thank
great.
you.
So how did you become a mermaid is what I want to know.
Well, everyone has a story how they became mermaids. Yes. So I've always enjoyed being in the water. And of course I enjoyed watching Splash on the movie with Daryl Hannah.
Oh, okay, cool.
Right, and so you get to dreaming and everything. And actually, so I have an interesting story. I, in 2009, actually became a mermaid when I survived a fire accident.
Oh.
And so when I completed,
I
transformed. And when I completed that healing, I thought that my skin looked like that of a mermaid.
You're beautiful.
Oh, thank you. So one thing led to another, and I got a tail, and I've been doing all kinds of cool appearances and contributions.
And now you're on Berkeley Community Media Berzerkeley Live.
Yay!
So what is it? Are you a professional mermaid then?
I am a professional mermaid.
Okay. And
the things that we do is quite varied. For instance, I was asked to do a singing telegram for a 50th birthday party. Another example is I made another type of shell crown for a
that's beautiful.
thank you, for a gal who proposed to her beloved. And so it was used in the wedding proposal, and there was also a unicorn there.
And there was a unicorn?
There was a unicorn there.
Any story
To
with a
seal the
unicorn.
deal.
That's amazing. Yes,
Mhm.
that's an I do, I hope, for sure. And so, and how long have you been doing this? Oh, since you had the accident then.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
And is there a special language of mermaids?
That's an interesting question because, yes, there has been an entirely different language that has evolved. For instance, there are not just mermaids, but there are gentlemen who also do this. So there are mermen, there's merboys,
Okay.
mergals, merbabies, and we've also had, we had a gig in Guerneville with a bed and breakfast, and we had mimosas and mermaids, so we call it mermosas.
Mermosas. I love it. I love it. Can you give us an example of any like a special? So it's not like a language, like a dialect or something. I was thinking like you would have a southern drawl, or if you're from the deep blue sea, down way down there. No.
Well, we make it so that people who walk on two legs also can understand what we're saying.
And I understand you also transform as well into two legs, so you can like dance and boogie.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah,
I
okay.
intend to meditate in that direction.
So what if I wanted to become a mermaid and get carried around by a mertender?
Oh, absolutely. That's actually one thing that I do. We went to a retreat this year,
Okay.
and I created the mermaid experience.
Oh.
And so you put on a tail, and you wear a headdress,
Ooh.
and splash in the water, and you actually feel like you're a mermaid.
Well, I've seen pictures of like all these mermaids lined up together with their tails, and I could just imagine. And what is it called? A pod?
Yes, it is
called
a merpod.
A merpod.
Mhm.
So yeah, and then you can splash around together. And what do mermaids eat?
Mhm.
I was wondering.
Anything we like.
Oh.
But I really enjoy fish and things that come from the sea,
Okay.
especially seaweed.
And seaweed.
Mhm.
Really good for you.
Mhm.
And I understand you also have a gift for us this evening.
I do have a gift.
Oh, mertender.
Mhm. So these are enchanted mermaid tears of joy to help you manifest what you wish.
Wow.
And actually, I found out in the Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides, they said that the mermaid tear of joy is actually the most potent.
So once you have this mermaid tear,
Mhm.
then you can wish for anything you
Mhm.
want, and you'll get it.
Mhm.
Well, this is our gift to the audience this evening from Dutchess Mermaid.
Mhm.
Thank you so much for being here,
Thank
and
you, Melody.
I really
Thank you for
appreciate
having
your
me.
vulnerability and your openness and your beauty. And I hope that we all find magic in our lives in some way and transform into who we really are through whatever circumstance happens to us.
Indeed.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you.
So let's give a big warm round of applause. Mertender. Mertender.